After our first week in Tokyo, Japan, we caught a Shinkansen or bullet train from Tokyo to Osaka. The total fare for a one-way trip with 3 adults and 1 child was 41,560 Japanese yen, or about 400 Australian dollars. My dad's been using a Wise credit card as it makes international payments so much easier. Tokyo Station is filled with stalls to purchase food at, especially to be brought onto the train. One common lunch choice is ekiben, a bento box perfect for to-go lunches. We booked reserved seats, so we had an allocated carriage. However, carriages 1 to 3 are for non-reserve, the tickets costing less, and they're better for shorter rides. Before boarding the train, my brother got a bottle of Coke from the vending machine to drink with his meal. Apparently around 370 to 380 Shinkansen run per day, and they can travel up to 320 kilometers per hour. Our trip was going to be approximately 2 hours long. When we boarded, it was already lunchtime. For lunch, we bought 2 ekiben, one with salmon and one with grilled chicken. There was seaweed between the rice and the meat to prevent sogginess. Despite not looking like much, the portion left me feeling really full. My dad also got a deluxe Wagyu roast beef with gourmet potato salad, costing him almost 3,000 yen, and some fried tempura and spring rolls. Does it look worth it? My dad thought the beef was incredibly juicy and he'd definitely get it again. We luckily got window seats, passing the amazing landscape between Tokyo and Kyoto. Halfway through the trip, I decided it was time for some dessert, and we got to enjoy Japan's famous sandwiches with fruits and cream, whilst watching some downloaded anime on my iPad with my brother. I can see why they're so famous now. The bread was soft, and the cream paired well with the fresh fruits. I definitely recommend trying the mandarin and strawberry sandwiches. After a long 2 hours of sightseeing from the window, we arrived at Kyoto. The station was the size of a whole airport. The hotel we booked was Rin Kyoto Station West. It was around a 10-minute walk away, and our larger luggages were already mailed there. We arrived and we were greeted by a traditional Japanese-style room, with 2 beds and 2 futons on tatami mats, a type of straw flooring. The entire hotel was reminiscent of a traditional Japanese home, with a low table and bidet included. We all gathered around the low table to accompany my mum and her late lunch, as she had to catch up with some work on the train. We helped her eat some more dessert. There was a carton of eggs filled with different flavors of egg pudding, similar to mousse, and fluffy, light shortcake with cream and strawberries, but they were just okay, nothing amazing. The hotel included free toiletries to grab at the entrance, and I had a washing machine costing 100 yen per use. There was even a vending machine embedded within all the traditional elements. It was one of the best hotels we stayed at, but it also had a higher cost of 176,000 yen for 5 nights. The week ended, our next destination was Osaka. Before checkout, my dad organized for the large luggages to be transferred to our next hotel. The receptionist was so friendly and efficient, helping us to fill the forms and take the luggage measurements. The total cost ended up being around 70 AUD. At the end of the week, we were so sad to say goodbye to Kyoto.